Sorry, dog. Rhoda, don't do it. Don't be stealing the cat food. Good morning. Probably good evening out your ways. But as you can see, it is daylight here today. Daylight. Oh, sausage, what's cracking? It's 9:30 here in the morning. 9:30. It's animal feeding time here. Well, the 5 animals they've been fed, but it's cat and dog time. Hey, babies. Hungry. Midnight, eh? No, I think I ended my stream last night at like 2 a.m. Not gonna lie. It was a late night for me. Excuse you, bum. Oh, sorry, Papa. You don't want a courier parcel on your head. Apple crumble for breakfast. Can't believe how much of that I ate last night. It's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie. It was 10 servings worth, and I think I ate like 6. Jesus. There you go, doggos. Everything. I feed animals, I build enclosures, I trim feet, brush them down, clean solar panels to make sure we got charge. Boil water to wash dishes, all the fun stuff, all the super fun stuff. I'll show you guys in a second outside. It's like I literally live in the middle of nowhere. I'm not kidding. I'll just do these dogs first. Hey babies, you hungry? I mean, sometimes we have to get the welder and things out to like put things together. Oh, your dogs. Your babies. Good dogs. Alright, animals fed. Yeah, usually I actually cook for the animals here. Usually they get cooked for. Last night I made them Tegel chicken fillets for dinner. And the night before that they had some wild turkey. That I caught down there on the farm. I actually caught that on a live stream. It was kind of funny. Timing just worked out perfectly. Alright, I'll show you guys outside, eh? Here's my lock. It's what I call the invisible lock. That way no one can break in, you know? I kid. Don't attack me, Rooster. No, that's for my little cousin. I do play on it myself sometimes, but it's my little cousin's tramp. We got like a whole playground down there in the bush. But yeah, this is my backyard, guys. Literally my backyard. And I do have land all the way out there, the other mountain that you can see. I do have 5 acres out there. But this is 55 acres through that bush there. All the way down to the pine trees. Like, we look through and see pines. That's not our land, that's forestry. But yep, this is my house, guys. And there's one of me goats. Where is he? There's Patience. And Albie's hiding away. Albie is hiding away. Am I rich or something? So I don't own this. I don't own this, but I stay here with my cousin who owns this. My cousin with her little son. They own all of this land, but I'm allowed to use it like it's mine, do what I want. If I want to build some things here, like I can. If I want to fix anything here, I can. Basically treat it like it's my own, because me and my cousin are 17 days apart. You know, we're like chalk and cheese, bruv. We're as tight as sisters are, me and my cousin. Actual, like it's tight. Probably tighter than some sisters, to be honest. We have been through some shit, I tell you that. Both together and separately. So yeah, we have a very, very close relationship. So she actually owns this. But to be honest, this land here, it wasn't too expensive. I think she paid about the same for all of this land here, 55 acres, as what we paid for the land that I have up the road, like 100 k's up the road here for 5 acres. I paid the same amount. Because here, a lot of the land you can't build on. Here, it's only good for animals and rescues and stuff because it's slip territory, so you can't actually build on it. The council will never clear any building. So, yeah, it is what it is, you know. We can't complain because we love the bush and we love nature, so there's lots of it here. How far is the ocean? To be honest, when you're in New Zealand, you're within an hour of an ocean no matter where you are. 100%. You are so close to the beach no matter where you are. Auckland, you've got access to like 50 beaches within half an hour, whichever way you go, north, south, east or west. Farming can be hard, yep. I think anything can be hard, to be honest with you. Anything can be hard. But yeah, farming definitely has its moments, you know what I mean? You make a plan, you follow that plan so perfectly, and most of the time you'll find it won't go to plan no matter how much planning was involved in that plan. Yeah, sort of like raising children, I guess, but worse because they don't speak our language at all. We do get cyclones and we do get the odd twister, whatever you guys call them here. Oh, bro, they're everywhere. Like, actual. This is the blind chicken. She's a blind chicken, and all the rest are just acting like they ain't been fed. Including the dog out there licking the pizza box. But yeah, we do get some pretty terrible weather. Out here, there's like a half-round shed looking... Where are we? Where are we? Where are you? Where are you guys? Okay, I'll just turn around because I can't see like that. Over there is like a metal half-round shed thing, sort of. There. It's just iron on top of an old army truck now. But that used to be a full-on half-round shed that we upcycled out of old trampolines, actually. Yeah. Sure. Old tramps. Used the frames and stood them up on end and actually just screwed some iron to it, and we actually had a half-round shed. But the storm smashed that to oblivion because we hadn't gone up there and welded the joins together yet. And so, yeah, I came back and that was sort of like obliterated. Check out my shorts, Jay. Check out my shorts. And not my shorts, but like my short feeds that I've got. There's a couple of weird mystery things in the sky that I managed to catch on camera for you guys. But we see weird stuff all the time. Being out in the middle of nowhere, at least an hour from any street lights, we get such a phenomenal view of the sky. Like, I'm not going to lie, we get a phenomenal view of the sky out here. So we have had some pretty trippy experiences that, yeah, I have managed to document via photography or a video. But there's been a fair few weird experiences that we can't explain, I'm not going to lie. Like one day we're driving along the gravel road. Believe this if you want, but straight up, you'll learn pretty quickly. I don't make stuff up. Anyway, so we're driving down State Highway 16, which is notoriously like a really old ancient road. So obviously lots of stories have been told on these ancient roads and lots of things have happened. Anyway, there was 5 of us in the car and we were all sober, by the way, sober as, because we were driving along. And we're coming back from my mum and my little sister's house, like visiting the kids and stuff. So 100% sober, not even one beer in. And we're cruising along. And as I'm coming up to this one-way bridge, which I've driven for 23 years, and I know full well has no lights on it because it's rural, middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, this bridge is just lit up as I come around the corner. And I'm like, bro, that's weird. Someone's gone out there and put some solar lights or something out, you know? Like, you're trying to rationalize it. You're trying to find, like, the sense behind it. And, anyway, I keep driving towards this bridge, and then as we get close to it, all the lights on the bridge turn into like multiple lights, and it breaks up from one solid glowing bridge to a whole bunch of lights that just started flying past both sides of the car. Pretty out the gate. Explain that. Like, what was that? What were those million little lights? What were they? Why were they lighting up one random one-way bridge in the middle of nowhere and not the other 5 bridges we'd gone over? I don't know, but it tripped me out so much. I legit slowed down to like 60 Ks on open road instead of driving 100 Ks. Slowed right down and then got out at the next nearest like gravel pit or anything on the side of the road to have a look. And legit, we're like looking at the sky and you could just see this one glowing thing just like disappear into the distance. Straight up. Nah, sober as. Hadn't been on anything like the entire day because I'd been with my mum, my nana, and my 2 little sisters. Like, and it wasn't just me in the car. I had my 3 flatmates in the car with me too because my mum lived out of Auckland, so we'd gone out for like a roadie, big road trip. Sober as experiences. Unfortunately, back then, this is going back 20 years too. So I didn't have any smartphone or anything capable of recording that back then. But yeah, I had legit 3 witnesses with me at the time that happened, and we were all just like looking at each other, looking at the sky, like tripping out. And then when we got back, it was even weirder. So we get back to the house, and Bryce, he's the only flatmate who didn't come with because he had work that day. So he was still at the house, you know, and we rock in, and all of us are just buzzing. We're all just like, bro, oh my God, bang, bang, bang on Bryce's door. Like, you got to come out. We've got the buzziest story to tell you. Like, you can't even believe it. And he's like, yeah, all good. I'm just finishing watching whatever movie he was watching. I'll finish this bit and I'll come out in a minute. I'm going to have a smoke and I'll meet you on the deck. So anyway, we all go have a cigarette. Bryce doesn't come yet. We finish our smokes. We go inside. Next thing, Bryce appears. He's like, I'll just have my smoke and then you guys can fill me in on the story. So he steps out the back and he's not even out there a minute and he comes in pale as ghost. And he's like, I don't know what the hell you guys want to tell me about, but I was just out there sitting on the step having a smoke and something just like launched from the middle of the road. I couldn't see it, but I could hear it. And I'm like, right, so about that, well, we just had the trippiest experience coming back. And I told him about all the weird freaky deaky stuff that we'd gone through because that was just one part of the trip. Like there was multiple weird things that happened on that trip. But yeah, no, it really happened. Really happened. Yeah, I've been driving for 20 years, bro. But in New Zealand, we learn to drive like young. We get our license young. We do. Well, that night, I was the only one who didn't sleep well. So I stayed pretty much awake, but I didn't see no aliens. However, my partner in bed next to me woke up screaming blue murder, like legit blood-curdling screaming. Bryce woke up with these red, irritated, itchy marks on his neck, and it could well have been heat. It could have been heat from the blanket or anything, you know, just getting too hot and sweaty. We don't know. And one of the other flatmates that came with me, they had like horrific, like white walls just on repeat in their dreams and this big rolling white ball. It was the weirdest thing. So we don't know what we seen or didn't see, but it was definitely not something that you would normally see. Let's put it like that. My bong is hilarious. I didn't find the aliens. I wish I did. I reckon I'd invite them in for a cone. And some apple pie. You want some warm apple pie there, Mr. Alien? Cut it out. It's not warm yet anyway. It's going in the oven now. It will be warm soon. Yeah, we've definitely had some weird stuff. And as I said, I've got a couple of shorts on my feed because I go to this place in New Zealand called Morrinsville. It's in the Waikato. It's like an old retired farmer's home. Like it's nothing fancy. It's not a big place at all. It's kind of rural. And no joke, when I'm down there, I see the weirdest stuff. That's where those shorts are from in particular. And it's like these lights just come in from all these different angles and then just merge into one and disappear. Sometimes there's one light, sometimes there's like five. Like, yeah, it's pretty out the game. TA, what's that? Te Aroha? Is it Te Aroha or Tahuna? Oh, Te Awamutu. Too many TAs in this country, bro. Too many TAs. He knows about the probing. All of the probing. Talking about probing, I near on gave my great auntie a heart attack when I was young. So I moved out of home. I moved away from my parents because if you know anything about me, you'll know that they weren't the greatest parents. So I chose to move in with my great auntie when I was like 15, 16. Maybe a little bit younger, I don't really know. Anyway, they decide they're going to sit me down and give me the old birds and the bees chat. You know what I mean? Like, old birds and the bees. And I'm thinking, bro, I've been running on the streets for like the last 4 years. Like, you think I don't know about the birds and the bees? But sure, like, tell me about it. So she's going on, and this conversation just went on far too long. Like, the politeness of it just went out of my head. And I was just like, Auntie, it's all right. It's all right. You know, like, up the bum, no babies. And she was like, hey? And I was like, well, you can't get pregnant. You know, up the bum, no babies. And she was just like mortified that I'd even said it, eh? Probing the bum, Auntie. It's all good. Yeah, the central part of the island, so it's pretty much is all farmers, to be honest. Farmland. And up here we got a few old farmies, but for the most part it's just Māoris with family land and I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there is much of a format with this. All I can tell you is 99.9% of my lives get banned the second they ain't live. Up the bum is gangster. Do y'all remember Misfits of Science? My BMX is gangster. My BMX is gangster. Hold tight, girl. We freak. We go out at night. Does anyone remember that? Anyone remember Misfits of Science? Maybe I'm making that up. Oh, bro. If you like a little bit of funky rap, out the gate, different format rap, bro, look up Misfits of Science. They got a song. It's called Kitty Fiddlin', but it's not even about anything like that. It's actually about riding bikes and just fiddling around with things that you used to do as a kid, because that's what used to make us all feel good. So it's about just taking a day back in childhood. But yeah, the name of the title, bro, out the gate. And it's a New Zealand little old rap Sakuzi band, mate. Kind of a bit funky, kind of a bit poppy to some extent in some places. But honestly, overall, I rate it. You probably look it up on YouTube or something. Some more Misfits of Science, guys. Some good old Kiwi classics from back in the day. Back in the day. Oh, I know, Roosters. Sorry, it was terrible. I don't think they like that. I said back in the day, and I think I'm reminding them of the dinosaurs. They're like, don't bring those fuckers back. We're the only dinosaurs now. Listen to them, bastards. Yep. For the most part. Either Māoris or Kiwis, yep. It's because we're a lazy nation. We're a lazy nation, so anything shorter is better. Predators in the sky. Yeah, the chickens are the predators in the sky. No, we get a hawk. Our hawk's the only predator in the sky. Oh, blind chicken. Here we go, chat. Here's a blind chicken for y'all. Legit. Like, her eyes white. And she don't blink. What is my old format of live streaming? What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean by that? What is my old format of live streaming? What's different for you? Where the chat is outside the video. Chickens are stupid as fuck. Bro, they are stupid. And Ginge, the one that I just showed you, bro, she won't even eat a worm. She like looks at them like tries to pick them and can't get them. I mean, I know she's blind, but hey, mate, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. No. Yeah, I'm on mobile too. My format should be the same because I only have one device, so if it is playing differently for you all today, chat, I'm sorry. Maybe try exit out, Jay, and just reopen your YouTube because sometimes like mine glitches out and has like stupid moments, and so like I actually have to just close out and reopen. But I don't know why it's different. Sorry, bro. I can't help you there. But yeah, sometimes I don't get comments, and I know I'm not getting comments because there's too many people in the chat not to have a comment or like a likes come up and there's no thread. So I just refresh my YouTube, bro. Try that. That's my best advice. I sound like a tech person today when you ring up and you're like, my modem's not working. They're like, have you restarted your device? Oh, bro, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I can try and exit out of mine, but is anyone else having problems with my feed? I try to refresh mine. What's on the menu in your fellas' houses? I'm having bloody apple pie. You heard it. You heard it first. Warm apple pie. It's a little laggy, eh? I don't know what's in there, chat. I really need to tie this mop up because it's unruly, like the chickens. Look at this. Look at it. There's so much of it. And to think, if I didn't shave half my hair off, I would have so much of a mop. It would be unbelievable. It would actually just be unbelievable. Had some brisket, smoked turkey, pulled pork. Bro, that's a lot of different meats. Kill and prep the chicken meat. We don't actually eat the chickens here. We just multiply them. we multiply them and we eat liquid chicken, if you know what I mean. We eat plenty of liquid chickens. Goes in all the baking and breakfast meal. Yeah, preferably still with the feathers. No, we don't eat the chickens. All the animals here are rescues, so no, we don't eat them. But we do catch turkeys and wild pig. I caught a turk the other day on stream, and then I cooked it on stream. Yeah, if I ate the chickens, my cousin would give me a hiding, mate. Well, I'd have to just take a hiding from my cousin, you know, because like you don't hit your cousins. But I'd deserve it if I slaughtered some of her animals. I would. I'd deserve it. I'd deserve a good smashing. Fussy little chendol. Y'all ever seen inside a rooster's mouth when they're crowing? It's the weirdest shit. You never heard of chickens being rescued? Most people haven't. Most people just leave them alone to do their own shit. But yeah, we took them from the side of the road, and like at the side of the road, you know, rest stops. And I imagine after sitting there for a while, they probably didn't have the best of life getting chased around by strangers and stray dogs and pet dogs and stuff when they stop at the rest stop. So yeah, we took some chickens home. We did 9 calf last year. 9 calf last year, and then sold them like to a farmer down the road when they were bigger. But we don't have big animals here permanently because we need to do the roadside fencing. You need rescuing too. Well, welcome aboard. The menu is muesli, which is nuts, molasses, and starch and some proteins in there. Plenty of hay, lots of fresh grass. Rainwater available at any given time. Let me know where your pickup address is. We'll come get you. I even build you a little house out there, mate. It'll only have 3 walls and a roof and a floor though, but you know. Yep. Every animal has a name. Every freaking animal has a name. Black Angus cows. Oh, those are nice ones. Wouldn't mind a Highland. A Highland cow. Yeah, there's so much money in beef, we don't even see any of our good beef here in this country. They send it all to you fellas. Straight up. My mate went to Persia to a 5-star restaurant from here in New Zealand. Had a eye fillet steak from New Zealand. It was cheaper, served to him in that restaurant than we can buy it here in our own supermarket. How does that work, chat? No, just people are the natural predators. Just people. I mean, just people. There is the occasional stray dog, very occasional stray dog you may encounter. Way more wild cats. We got wild pigs, which could get to like 300 a pound, you don't want to encounter one of them down here in the bush after dark without some good running shoes that you can either run and jump in, or a stick, a gun, or some dogs. That's for sure. You don't want to go prowling through the bush too long after dark by yourself. And if you do, you want to be making a lot of noise, because you do not want to be startling a mum and her baby pigs, because you'll get mauled. You'll be coming out of there looking like some sort of like AC/DC painting, face painting or something. You're coming out of there looking like Marilyn Manson when he's done, or a Slipknot member. But it won't be a mask, it'll be your skin. Yeah, we don't get paid to kill them here. I mean, I think some people have permits and might get paid for certain things, but you get paid more for catching possums here. Yeah, it's pretty glary in here at this time of the day. It's pretty, I'm not going to lie, unless I turn this way and then I'm like, because of the sun. But I'll get my sunglasses. And people ask why I wear my sunglasses in here. Well, you guys know, because if you're looking out the way that the camera just was, you're freaking blind. Yeah, this will be the time that I'm going to get the trolls be coming through here and they're like, bro, are you on all the drugs? Because, like, you have your sunglasses on and you're in the house. What are you doing? Are those, like, seeing eye sunglasses? Well, definitely I can see with my eye out of these sunglasses, but no, I am not blind. Yep. It'll be the weird and wacky wonderful. I don't know what you mean by this format. Like, I really don't know what's happening. I can still see my writing over the chat. I don't know what the format is. I don't know what's different. It's times like this that I wish that y'all could, like, screenshot things and send it in the chat, but obviously it doesn't work like that, so that sucks. But because I really have no idea what you mean by format. That's so weird, because yeah, I'm definitely not on a PC, bro. You look like you work for the Men in Black and about to delete memories. Oh, it's funny. When I roll around in my Jeep, not like roll around like a pig, but like when I cruise around in the Jeep, like if I pass any of the neighbors, I always get some ridiculous text, and they're like, bro, some movie stars like cruising through the hood because I got my glasses on and then usually my hood up and I'm in like my blacked out Jeep and shit. They're like, where's the paparazzi? Is the paparazzi coming? Like, I get the stupidest messages when the neighbors see me. The new YouTube update. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe my phone updated when I went to sleep. I don't know, but it's not different for me. It still looks the same. Oh, thanks. I actually not long got these because my other ones are getting scratched as all hell. Too many headbutt wars with the goats. Too many headbutt wars. Yeah, maybe your phone did an update, bro, and maybe your phone's not like in the new YouTube. Because mine's not different. Too funny. I hate updates, straight up. What do you mean no one can hear you? Have you got yourself on mute? You've done like a phone test and made sure that all your bits on your phone are working? What kind of phone do you have, Whiskey? Are you streaming from your PC? Have you checked your mics working or enabled or what have you? Or that whatever you allow thing to do maybe is turned off in your notifications for that particular, for YouTube app? Yeah, go for gold, man. Go for gold. Ask whatever you want. Ask away, my friend. Ask me anything. Chickens! Bro. Yeah, I did notice they took off the old Debbie Downer button. Oh, what did I miss there? Didn't work for you unless you started a co-live. What the hell? That is a bizarre glitch in the Matrix there. Whiskey, having to have a just have two accounts, two of your own accounts. Do I consider myself rich? I consider myself rich in ways that most people aren't. I have a vast view outside that 90% of people don't have from their own backyard, and I consider that pretty rich. I consider that a massive flex. I have endless supplies in my garden, which also answers your question, Jay. For the most part, I live completely self-sufficiently off-grid. So we have a garden, we've got water that we collect, we've got a bush that we can go foraging for things in, and animals that we can put on the dinner table, turkeys and pigs, etc. So again, I feel rich in supplies because not many people have that luxury of just stepping out their back door with a bow, a rifle, or some dogs and bringing home dinner for yourself without even leaving your own property. I consider myself rich in love because I have so many animals and things here that I don't feel like I'm starved for anything like that, and I don't feel like they are either. So I definitely am not rich when it comes to money. I'm probably poorer than 90% of people who have ever even checked into my live stream, and I'm not even kidding. But money to me, I hate money. But thank you for asking me that, EU. That was an interesting question. That was a very interesting question. Yeah, I have to make them in shorts and stuff like that. And I'm going to actually make like a full video of just the whole edit of different shorts of me going into the bush because there's zero reception in there. 100%. Some people just have money and things. And when we pass away and go to the other side, whatever happens then, what do we take with us? Only our own damn selves. There's no point having a whole lot of things and a whole lot of money when your last day comes is there, because what can you do? No, yeah, I can't make it. I'd love to make it a live stream though. I'll take you guys wandering through, show you all the pig wallows, the swamp, the river, the waterhole, the works. But yeah, unfortunately I can't. But I think there's a few, if you ever look through my shorts, there's a couple of them, me and my cousin going for a wander with the dogs and things in my morning walks through the bush there. You can buy fun things with money. I'm not going to lie, you are right there, but I can also make some fun things without money. I'm not going to lie. We've made some pretty banging explosives out here with just some old leftover things. I mean, yeah, money makes the world easier, I suppose, and less stressful to live in for people when you live in the city, you know, but... Oh, that's an interesting belief, that your culture there. I've not heard that one, but in Māori culture, we believe that all our souls travel up to the top of the North Island here, and we all disperse there from the meeting place per se in English. Yeah. I believe that we're all made of energy. It doesn't matter what race, shape, size, or form we are. I believe we're all made of energy, and energy can't disappear. We all know that. It's a proven fact. Energy jumps from one thing to another or floats around until it finds something else that it could be useful in. So I definitely believe that there is a part of us that remains behind to a certain extent. You're a shaman, are you? Oh, that's cool. That's chores. Did you tell us where you were from, Jay? I'm sure you did. I feel like you did, but yesterday was a hectic day in the chat, so there was a lot of new people and faces in. Oh, you're in the States, eh? That's right, I feel. I've been wanting to go for years, but it's kind of funny. Every time I've been in a position to visit the States, either my family from the States has come over here, or back then my grandparents got sick and stuff, and so I didn't end up making the trip and use my money visiting my grandparents and stuff here. But it is on my to-do list to visit the States. It is, because I have family over there. Being the foremost important reason to visit. Among other things. Like there are some cool places that I'd like to see and some things I like to do, but for the most part it would just be firstly and foremost see my family and stuff. Maybe I'll knock on at whiskey's door and be like, oh, I've got a drop of water, where's that whiskey? I'm not here to sell you any gift cards from Apple. You could be right, Sausage. You could be right, but who knows? I definitely like to believe there's something else afterwards. And I mean, there's definitely evidence of some weird ghostly things that happen here and there. I mean, for like 3 weeks straight, we had like the fire alarm, the smoke alarm. It's up here now. I actually took the battery out of it, brand new battery. I took it out because just randomly at the dumbest of times, it would go off. And like I could blow smoke directly at it, it will go off like it's supposed to. I took it down when I was having to smoke and then just wake up at like 7 in the morning and next thing my smoke alarm's going off, going ham, and you cannot turn it off, and took the battery out and it just kept going. I was like, what the hell is happening here? So there's some weird things that happen, and could be spirits, could be just a weird freak accident, but yeah, no, New Zealand does not have a Walmart, and when I need supplies, bruv, I just get in a Jeep or anybody else that may be going to town that week, and we go into town and go get stuff. But supplies for me is probably like bread, cheese at the moment because I don't have my own milk supply yet. That'll be in about 6 months time, so then I'll be making my own cheeses. You guys will be able to follow along as I make my own cheeses and learn to make yogurts and things like that from absolute scratch. That's gonna be cool. But yeah, so I just go and get milk, get cheese, cereals for breakfast, dog biscuits. What else do I get in town or on my supply run? I pick up hay if I don't have any. Always make sure that I've got like a bale of hay around. Yeah, what else do we get? Sometimes some beersies. Yeah, I don't really know. But yeah, so we just do a trip to town and it's an hour one way. So it's usually like a 5-hour experience, 3 to 5 hour experience when we go to town, depending what needs to be done. All my red bags that you always see here in the corner, that's like the laundry to take in next time we go to town. Because naturally we don't want that just like sitting in the house. It sits by the door, you know. Sup, bro? You back from Queenstown yet? I don't know what happened to your messages or whether it was the connection that it had when they sent through. But no joke, your last 3 videos you sent me, Michael, were like so glitchy. It was like 2 seconds of words and then we'd be like, and then like 2 seconds of, I thought you were underwater, like stitching me up for a second there. But then all 3 videos were like that and I was like, bruh. Wait, we had the best day on feed yesterday. It was so funny. It was so funny. Y'all, guess how many subscribers I got yesterday, actually, funnily enough, in one day. It's the most I've ever had in one day. Guess how many new subscribers I got yesterday, guys? How's your sleeping with 12 strangers? Is it 11 strangers? Has it only been 11 strangers or has that changed to 77? Now, for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, Pooch's World is staying in Queenstown in New Zealand at the moment. And he's chosen to play a game of Saw, like the movie, and take a gamble and sleep with 11 strangers for 7 nights. Now, that means that those 7 nights, those people could change. And he could have ended up sleeping with 77 random people in one room over 7 days. So how many randos did you accompany in your bedding area the last week, Michael? But it just creeps me out. Like, no one goes to sleep at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We don't all go to sleep at the same time. Even twin sisters don't go to sleep at the same time. So it's like, bro, I couldn't be in a room with 12 people, 11 people I don't know. I'd just be like wondering what the hell they're up to while I'm sleeping. Whoa, yay, go Whiskey. Go Joe. Go Joe. Whoop whoop. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, I actually got like 38 new subs yesterday. Something ridiculous like that, because I went from 102 before stream to like 141 at the end of stream. I was like, boop, boop. Bro, don't pretend you're not. Don't pretend you're not. Just own it. It sounds way cooler anyway. No, it really doesn't. I mean, I've done some shit in my past. Let's not talk about those moments, guys. Let's not talk about those. Let's try not to make the chat today what we should not do in life. Oh, too funny. But to be fair, you were sharing a room with that many randos. So tell the chat, fill us in. How many randos did it end up being? Was it just 11 or 77? I hear you, Jay. I'm sorry. I wish I could help with that. I really do. I don't know. I don't know what I've done. Yeah, I at least increased by almost 50% of my current subs yesterday. It was crazy. But it was also the craziest chats I think I've ever had. And I had the sorest stomach when I got off because I was just laughing so much. I feel like I missed so much yesterday in the chat because like it was popping off at times. I couldn't even keep up. Oh, that's good. I don't see the point of being on a live if you're not engaging with the chat, right? Because then you're just sitting there talking to yourself. Go find a mirror, can't. 20 different. Oh, nah. See, nah. Oh, nah. No way. No. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. And I did say a couple of times yesterday that if I miss anything, please do like say something again because like I do actually. My intent is to respond to everything or everyone that people say, but it's really not that easy when it starts getting busy, that's for sure. And as you can see, Mike, I actually had to get me a little mod yesterday. Had a mod in the chat. Oh, Joe. Oh, mate, so funny. I'm wondering if old KKK comment's going to come back today. Bro, you did him dirty. It was so funny. 86,000 seconds of block. 86,000 seconds. I did not know 24 hours was 86,000 seconds chat. See, you learn something new every day. Learn something new every day, guys. And that's what I learned yesterday. And also that them boys from India be thirsty. Oh, yeah, I've noticed that. Like, sometimes it says that there's like 12 people or whatever in here for quite a while, but then it's only like the rigs and maybe one random talking, and I'm like, why am I only seeing like 6 people? Like, what are you guys doing? Being the creepy uncle in the corner right now? Like, you're crazy though that 86,000 seconds equates to 24 hours. That's hilarious. I would never have known that otherwise had you not have blocked someone for 24 hours. Why do they do it in seconds? Why does YouTube declare it in seconds? Are they trying to make it sound scarier? Bro, dumb people might see that and think, bro, that's like 86,000 years. I'm never coming back. Oh, yeah, did you find them? I think there's 3 on there so far. 3 of the freaky deaky videos. Oh, yeah, that's helpful. That's helpful. Honestly, I never really cared and I never really needed them. But then we had those 2 people. After you left, we had someone else come in and start spouting off about some other dumb shit. The big C word, for example. Oh, you were here. So UK bedtime came back in and said that she's terminal, basically, bro. I don't know if you were here for that. I think you'd gone to bed. I think you'd finally thrown your phone across the room and gone to sleep. But she told us that she was terminal, which is quite sad. And then someone just basically started trying to rip her, bro. And I was like, the hell is going on here? They're like, the C word is fake anyway. Like, stop pretending and shit. I was like, whoa, you're straight to the block machine. Just straight ring up reception and be like, yo, I need to talk to Joe in room like 603. Yeah, yesterday was definitely weird in the chat, but overall, I met some pretty funny folk yesterday. Old Sausage came in trolling and then quickly just joined the chat and started to be trolling all the trolls. It was pretty funny. Honestly, Whiskey, though, I'm still laughing at you, eh? I'm still laughing at you for so many things that you said yesterday. As soon as you realize they're Indians, and then you're like, bro, you're the one that rings my nana trying to get her to like pay with all gift cards. Oh, Lord. So funny. Chickens! Why are they all in the house? Yeah, that was their name. Yep. Good memory. Good memory. Get out. Get out. Out. Chicken. Out. Fucking animals, mate. Come and shit on the carpet. Oh, not ideal. Yeah, it was so funny. I was like, at one point, I kind of almost felt sorry for anyone new that was trying to join the chat because, like, they got reamed before they were ever accepted in yesterday. Like, by everyone. Everyone that was in here, like, solid yesterday for, like, quite some time or popping in and then coming back for quite some time. Bro, any new people that came in, they were just like, it was like interrogation central. It was so funny. I was just laughing for most of the day. Bro, it was a 10-hour stream, boy, straight up. 10 hours. Like, the f is that? So it must have been yours glitching out, bro. It must have been yours glitching out because I didn't change nothing. Yeah, only 2 people. I think you banned 2 people yesterday, didn't you? And then I banned, or I gave someone a timeout that evening when they were talking about the C-bomb. I was like, no, that's rude, boy. Yeah, we get heaps of weird activity in the skies over here because there's no streetlights for like over 100k sort of thing, like around me sort of area, 60k's at least. You see a lot more in the sky. Bro, it was hectic. There was like at least 5 points there where I was like, oh, I'm gonna go now, and then boom, the chat just like 20 people would come in and it was just going crazy. So much I actually feel a little bit bad today. Like I might have missed some people, but I mean, you can't help that. You can't help that. Well, you can't just walk around and carry like you guys. You can't do that, but we are allowed them. Like we got rifles. That's what we got the Turk with and stuff when we went hunting the other day on live. Yeah, guns, a good old bow and arrow. Yeah. Good on you, Sausage. That's great moderating. To be fair, I can't judge you. I do the same. Yeah, just a hearty 86,000 seconds. I mean, we got a sawn off that's almost handgun length because it's been chopped. Like my hair right now, chat is chopped, but no actual proper hand pew-pews, no. Well, you certainly weren't swimming in the lake. You certainly weren't swimming in the lake. Was your harboring around in the freezing cold water productive at least? Did you get anything good out of it? Well, if I say 69 over and over again, it's going to sound even weirder. And I already said the moment he came into the chat that I was not calling him Drippy. I'm not. Amen. Thank you, Whiskey. You know, we had this chat yesterday, didn't we? I was like, it's not happening. And he got me twice. He did get me twice because, like, You sort of do go to read people's names out until you get the hang of who's in your chat, you know, and yeah, I nearly did say his name multiple times. Twice was enough. Yeah, it's a pretty good name. I'm not gonna lie. Chickens, can you get out? I mean, roosters. Roosters. Who's got a trippy sausage? Is it moist? Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, maybe I said it a few times, but yeah, not ideal. What's your actual name? Did you tell us that yesterday, sausage? Because you know, the rigs in the chat not be okay with your Trolly McGee's name. Well, $30, that's better than nothing. Better than nothing. I suppose that pays for one beer down there, doesn't it? Have you ever been to the pool sea? Is that an actual sea, or is that just like a swimming pool made by the sea? Dixon Soda and Dixon Myers. Myers or Myers? Myers. I don't know. You refuse to ban them? Are they just that good? No, it's a joke, pool sea. Well, we actually do have a seawater pool by the sea. What's it called, Michael? Erin Point or something? Is that what it's called? It's right in Auckland City, right by the ocean. But no, I've never been there. I think it's Erin Point or something like that. That's where like the rich fams would swim back in the day. I don't know about now, but yeah, I see what he did there too, but I was not going to say it like that. I was not going to say it like that. No, I did. You ever swim in the pool sea? In the pool sea, guys? I did get it. I did. No, keep it up. Keep it up. Don't stop. Don't stop. Never give up. It got buried by a landslide. That it did. That it did. It's now a mud pool. Stop it. It's way too soon for that. It is actually way too. Yeah, is it called Erin Point? Is it called Erin? The swimming pool by the we got some Kiwis in here now, chat. We got some other Kiwis. Michael's half a Kiwi because he doesn't know. He doesn't know what it's called. I swear I'm close. I'm sure I'm close. Is it Erin Point? No, it's Point Erin. It's Point Erin. Oi, it's Point Erin. I was close. Pooch's World, Michael, he's a Kiwi. And Be Real is a Kiwi. Shawnee McGorney. Yeah. Kiwi's been taking over the chat right now. Yeah, the one right in Auckland City. I never swam there. Did you guys ever swim there? Bro, we're small flightless birds too. Well, I definitely am. Can't speak for the males in the room. Oh. None of us can fly. Flap your wings hard enough. Still can't fly. I know. I've tried it, even off the tramp. Yeah, you only find a Kiwi in New Zealand, bro. Unless we're traveling. What's the most dangerous animal that lives in New Zealand? Humans. Humans by far. We are the most dangerous animals that live in New Zealand. But if you're meaning actual animals, God, what is the most? A big bull if you're in with a bull. But they're not in the wild. You won't find them in the wild unless you're hella drunk and have jumped over a fence and you're in the wild. You crackheads. Straight band video. But anyway, that's okay, guys. It's okay. It's funny as hell. Yesterday was band 2. Yesterday was band 2, guys. That whole 10-hour chat was banned. Just to let you know. I don't care, though. It's funny as hell. Probably a stag. Yeah, down south they got deer and stags and stuff. And wild boars, I mean, they're not really ideal, or even a wild mama pig is not really ideal to run into. But I mean, they don't hunt us down like a black bear when they're hungry, or like a brown bear when they got babies. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this dude in here was telling us about fighting bears and how they'd rather fight a bear than a koala. Koalas have chlamydia, by the way. Oh no, we've done it again, Chad. We've done it again. Koala chlamydia. Yeah, wild goats can be pretty hectic too, but I mean, again, they don't come for you. We don't actually have predators here in the wild. We don't have scorpions. We don't have nothing like. Yeah, I did say earlier we do have like the very odd wild dog around, but it is very odd to have wild dogs. People will just shoot them, no questions asked. We got more wild cats for sure here in New Zealand than wild dogs, I reckon. It's not like those meat markets you see online. And by the meat markets, I mean like all those wild dogs running free while they're slicing up your fresh meat, and you'd see the fur flying around, and they're feeding them and shit, and they're taking it off the bench. Like, how do you know yours ain't been mauled by that wild rabid dog already? You don't know what word? What word did I say? Chlamydia. You don't know what chlamydia is? You don't want to know. That's a good thing. I'm sure you know what chlamydia is, but anyway. But we also have the wild kiwis problem, you know, where they're attacking each other. You all seen a kiwi fight? Not like a kiwi fight. I mean like an actual bird, like the birds. They scrap each other. They're like little mini giraffes, like giving them the old neck smash. Kind of looks like a virgin 15-year-old that doesn't really know what he's doing and is still sort of experimenting, you know, just jerking the neck around. Yeah, that's what kiwis look like when they scrap. Just saying. Well, I mean, I don't know because I don't have one of those, so I never really did that. But I just imagine if I did have one of those, that I probably would have been like jerking it all over the show and really not really getting much action out of that when I first was trying to figure that thing out. I'm sure. Just not gonna lie. Let's be real. Let's be real, chat. You guys didn't just pull it out and be like, yeah, that was the best one I've ever had. First bat. Like, but you didn't. But you twang that around like a fucking old string on a guitar for a little bit before you were like, oh, well, that's how you play a tune. Oh, got the tune now. I'll play that tune all day. What bird is a kiwi? A flightless one. It is literally a kiwi. The kiwi is a kiwi. It's not a pigeon disguised as a kiwi, I promise. There's not even a pukeko disguised as a kiwi. It is just a kiwi. Yep. I promise. It's a plump, lush-looking, incredibly tasty bird that nobody's allowed to eat anymore. And for good reason, because we don't have many left. They are kind of cool little dudes. So we kind of... And then what? If we run out of kiwis here, what are we going to call ourselves, bro? Oh, Lord, we're going to be called the Pookegos or something. Oh, bro, yeah, I'm a pook, bro. Like, what are we going to be called if we ain't got kiwis left? So we can't be eating them anymore. Yeah, they're just straight breast and thigh, bro. All the good bits of a chicken, you know what I mean? But you cannot eat the kiwis, chat. You cannot. Bro, we're not making it up. Straight up. Straight up. It's all breast, all thighs, bro. All the juicy moistness that you want to put in your mouth and you can't. It's like a typical woman. You know what I mean? It's like a typical woman. All those juicy bits there for the taking, and the woman's like, don't now. Yep. That's a kiwi to kiwis. What did you say about it? Technically the kiwi is the shortest beak in the world. Did you know? No way. Their beak is long. I seen those motherfuckers. They look like an anteater, bro, or like those things that suck nectar out of things. How many kiwis left? I think we've got about a good few million here. Oh, I mean, you mean the bird. I'm not sure. Sorry, bro. Not many, if any, in the words of Scribe. Not many, if any. If you don't know who Scribe is, I apologize now, because you will not get the reference. And if you do know who Scribe is, I am sorry for your life. Stop it now, stop it. They were near on hunted to extinction, like the moas. The moas were extinctified over here because the Māoris got hungry. All our ancestors be hungry folk, bro. The goat agrees. He brought you back a stuffed one? Bro. You got a stuffed kiwi in your house? This can't. How did we get here? I believe we paddled. We paddled. Oh, our little rowboats. We got on the waka armors and we paddled with our pieces of wood. Well, we did the haka. And ate lots of kaka. No, I don't know. No, we did. We did paddle. We paddled here. Some of us arrived by great ships from the Great Britain and then bred with others that paddled here. And thus, you have accomplished one of these. Part paddler and part shipper. Bro, I want to see the stuffed kiwi. I need to see it. I kind of want to touch it. I'm not going to lie. It is illegal as all hell. But I want to touch it. I want to give it a pet. Does it have a name? Have you named the stuffed kiwi? I'm sure it would have been illegal back then too. I'm sure it would have been illegal. Back in the early 90s, I was traveling to Tiritiri Mātangi to our bird sanctuary where kiwis were sanctified back then. Like they were special. So I'm pretty sure that your grandfather or whoever did that was a naughty man. And that's okay. We like a little bit of naughtiness in here. That's all right. But be careful who you tell that to. That's all I'm going to say. You will find a Karen that will find out every little bit of detail about your possible life and send the New Zealand, not feds because we don't have feds, to your door to like repo that shit and send you a fine. You know, probably cut your testicles off and stuff those for the museum. I don't know. But yeah, be very careful who you mention that to. That is cool as fuck though, but yes, definitely illegal as all hell. I think that is the most illegal. No, I'm lying. I did have elephant tusks in my possession. I'm not going to lie. Huge, giant mother elephant tusks. Ivory tusks. Yep. So, I mean... Now, that sort of sounds like an arranged marriage. Here we have an American asset on display. He stole a kiwi and it was completely against her will. Only the parents were okay with it. Stop it now. Stop it, guys. So is it still like good condition? Is it still like plump breasts and thighs? That's all I'm asking. Then I'll leave the damn kiwi alone. Maybe. Arranged kiwi marriage is a wild card. Bro, it's getting pretty tight here for money. I'm not going to be surprised if it starts being our new thing. And then like the Māoris be saying that we been doing that our whole lives. It's part of our tradition. I can imagine one of my uncles doing that, trying to pull that card, that's for sure. My best Southern American accent. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey, Cletus. Y'all want to fetch me a beer? I don't know. Is that Southern? I don't know why I went straight hillbilly. I'm sorry. I'm not presuming all of you Southerners are hillbillies. Yes, I am. But rednecks, sorry about it. Are rednecks Southern? Or are they everywhere? Call me a naive Kiwi. And actually, I was wrong. Kiwis are 3 parts of the good part of a woman. They're the breasts, the thighs, and the legs. Yeah, sorry about it. Virginia. I don't know. Sam. It's time to come inside. I don't know. I can't do American. I can't do it. I'm laughing too much. I haven't fished for many a moon. Many a moon. I'm not going to lie. And it's kind of funny because I hadn't been out on a boat since I was like knee high to a grasshopper, right? And so we're going out on like, yep. Cletus is in the chat, guys. So I went out on this fishing charter and like, I'd never been before. And like, I got OCD, not gonna lie. I got OCD, guys. So like, as I'm sure you know, someone says one thing in the chat and then I'm down this rabbit hole of like 50,000 questions before they can even answer one. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah. No fishing. I haven't been for a while. So when I did go, I was do we take a life jacket? Do we need whistles? Do we have high vis when you're on a boat? Like all these questions, like before I even got out there, bro. The boat provided everything. It was a fucking fishing charter, you numpty. Like clearly never been on a fishing charter in my life, but I did catch like I think it was like 8 terraki and a few snapper. I was pretty proud of myself. Can we hear your best LA accent, Valley? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that one is. I don't know my areas very well of the States. Like that. Sorry. Yeah, out there in there, what are they called? Dungarees or whatever. One strapped down, hole in the knee. Coming out of their penthouse apartment. Yo, Jethro. I think the fish got lockjaw. I think the fish got lockjaw. What do they think it is? A freaking pit bull? Yeah, the overalls, bro. Always one strap down, hole in the opposite knee. Always the way. Don't ask me why the hole's always in the opposite knee from the strap down, but that's usually the way, right? Usually the mullet too. I was thinking about going for a mullet, chat. I was thinking about it. What do you reckon? Would I rock the mullet? Y'all think I'd be kidding. I'm not even kidding, though. Hospitable. That is an interesting word that I've not heard for a little while there. Hospitable. Oh, South Carolina. Frisbee golf. Oh my god, please take photos of this. You do some out the gate shit I've never even heard of. I need to see a video of this frisbee golf. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Have a good one, bro. What? You've heard of frisbee golf, Jay? Oh my god, here was me thinking it was some weird family tradition that he'd made up. French Cajun folks are super hard to understand. A top-ranked frisbee golf. You actually have courses for that. Like an actual course. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. Like, try send me a new video on Facebook today so I can, even if it's just like a short one, I'll see if it's playing better. I don't know. We had stormy ass weather though, so it could have been us. Disc golf. What the hell? Frisbee golf and pickleball. What the hell is pickleball? What world am I living in, chat? Fucking my own, clearly, because like you guys all be knowing about these Frisbee disc golf thing, and I'll be sitting here like, bro, I didn't even know my chickens got noses. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. What is pickleball? Are you using actual pickles as a ball? Do you get pickles for the prize? Like, what the hell? Pickleball is a combination of ping pong and tennis. Even middle-aged men can play it. What about middle-aged women? Good morning, Apex. It's basically just men playing with each other's pickles. Oh, Lord. I'll give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle. Tickle my pickle for a nickel. Goodness, guys, goodness. Someone might tickle that pickle for free. Man, that got me right as I was having a cone as usual. Love that you add beautiful in front of the woman. Crack up. I've never heard of these sports. They sound made up. I'm not going to lie. They sound made up. All cap. Pickle ball, like. Is it because you got to pick a ball to play with? I don't know if I want to there, Joe. It sounds like it's going to bring up the old pH site with some R18 products on there for display. It does not sound like you're sending me on a sports link mission. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Yeah, see, I don't know. You could be. You could well just be stitching me up just to see how gullible this Kiwi is. No, 2 girls, 1 cup. Bro, my brother made me watch that. My brother sat me down to watch that at like 14. I'm not gonna lie. I had a little bit of a yak on the seat. Not a jack, a yak. Get it right. Bro, you know, you honestly, you could be stitching me up here. I don't know. I'm in 2 minds about Googling pickleballs. For people that want to still say they're athletes. Oh, Lord. It sounds depressing. It sounds like a depressing sport. Nah, I straight yacked on the couch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend to be harder than I am. Yeah. I definitely threw up a little bit in my mouth and had to swallow that. Not ideal. And to be honest, I'd do that again instead of watching 2 girls, 1 cup. I would definitely prefer to throw up in my mouth and swallow that any day. Not gonna lie. I mean, to be fair, I'm a bit of a line tester, you see. I find some pretty out the gate things to watch. I'm like 50 octopus on the inside. 1 man, 1 jar. I could name a few, but yeah, 2 girls, 1 cup is definitely up there in the not to watch again list. Wish you could unsee. Wish I could turn my eyeballs inside out and wash that stuff off them, kind of thing. But right. Let alone on an ice cream cone. What a way to ruin ice cream for everyone for months on end. Yeah. Don't ask me about Helen and her dog. I know a real life in the flesh. Doggy Midler. And all I wanted to know was, whose dog was it? Whose dog is it? Because, like, you ain't got a dog, bro. Like, whose dog were you middling? 10 hours and 59 minutes. Approximation, Apex. Can I pet that dog? Yeah, no. I was like, bro, I need to know whose dog that is, because, like, we were supposed to be friends up until this moment when you're telling me the story. I don't know where she made the mistake of thinking that she could feel safe enough to disclose this information to me, and I was going to be okay with that, because, like, bro, I rescue animals. Like, I need to find out what dog this is, because I need to be rescuing that one now. Like, straight up. And, like, I thought we were mates. Like, you know, you find out your mates, like a PDF, you know what I mean? You find that out, bro, your kids ain't going anywhere near them. Not within, like, 100-mile radius, you know? I got dogs. I got animals, bro. Like, knowing that, I'm sorry, but I need to know the details, because, like, I don't think we can be friends anymore. Like, my dog's not safe. My dog's not safe if you're around, so I'm sorry, but, not sorry. Whose dog was it? Now, did the dog initiate this? Did the dog start it? Or did you start it? Did you smear some peanut butter on them and be like, hey there, Bruno. Hey, check it out. Or did the dog just, like, come in for the old... Is the dog a serial middler? Is the dog the culprit? Whose dog is it? Like, did it have a big tongue? Or was it a small tongue? I tell you what, I trolled that bitch's Facebook. I did. I'm not going to lie. I trolled that bitch's Facebook. So long, so hard, and so fast. I could only find 2 dogs on there. 2 dogs, guys. Little Jack Russell and a French Bulldog. And neither of them were hers. Yeah, yesterday's stream was crack up. It was crack up. Do you do your own lives, Jay? It certainly did, Apex. It certainly did. And yes, we do have zoos here, Jay. We do. Trust me, I was more than disgusted when she was telling me that story. And the fact that she thought that she could feel comfortable enough to tell me that story. And what did she think was going to happen? I was going to be like, oh, wow, I do that too. Yeah, that's how I pass my Thursday afternoons. Like, no way. No. And I got OCD, as I said earlier, so, like, every time I've ever seen that chick or her name has popped up on my Facebook feed, bro, I message her and I'm like, so how's about them dogs? If you ever get time, please go back to live stream when they did the Lord of the Rings. I'll be down those ways, like this week coming, I'm hoping. My goats are good, thank you, Apex. Not complaining half as much today because it's sunny. Shorts on hiking, eh? If you want to go for a good hike, we got some meaty bush out here. And I'm not talking like the woman of the 70s kind of bush, guys. I'm talking about legitimate New Zealand native forest, okay? Just to clarify. Chickens! I'm more entitled than anything I've ever met. Yes, indeed. The razor is definitely... They will be one wealthy person. Let's put it that way. I love the ocean. I like surfing. I like paddleboarding. I love water. But I also like being the hell away from absolutely everybody. So mountains and forests are definitely the way to live, but the place to visit is the ocean. So I can't pick between any of them. Yeah, see, it's hard to pick. It is hard to pick. Bush ain't that bad. Depends how bad the bush is, my friend. Depends how bad the bush is. I've never tried kite surfing. It's probably the only thing I haven't tried. Fair enough. Yeah, some people are real, like, ocean lovers for a multitude of reasons, but I mean, you can be self-sufficient at the ocean, but it's a lot harder and it's a lot more plain Jane, you know, like you're limited to just seafood basically. Maybe some coconuts, but not much really grows in the salty areas around beaches. So for me, definitely the forest. The Maldives. Oh yeah. I want to go to the islands, but I want to travel like Tonga and Samoa and Rarotonga and stuff first. But yeah, I want to go to all those pretty little islands. It'll be choice. It would be choice indeed. You're a pescatarian soon, so the Maldives is perfect. Fair. Yeah, if you eat loads of it, it's definitely the place to be. Like the New Zealand, there's a big New Zealand streamer. I can't think what his name is right now. I'm having a mind blank. Lewis, someone. He's got like his family and stuff in there, but he does heaps of diving and fishing and stuff. They predominantly live on fish. Only eat fish, they eat other fish. Yep. Well, all sorts of animals here, bro. All sorts of animals. Peacocks, turkeys, pigs, chickens, cats, dogs, birds, goats. I thought he might have been there. I was going to show you, but he's outside, I think. The cat. And the dogs are in bed, funnily enough, even though it's a beautiful day. Why'd you give up red meat? Any particular reason, or just because you can? And meeting new people is definitely what life's about. Experience, whether it's through things, doing things, trying things, or meeting new people and learning things, you know, definitely. You couldn't imagine not having a steak. Fair enough. Why would you do that? Why would you pedal bike for 900 miles? Tell me. Fair enough. Surely heart disease would come from loads of other stuff too, though, not just red meat. Moderation is key, I feel. You don't have anything in moderation, you know. Like the French are a mad example of that. I knew it. I knew there was going to be more to it. Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty gross. In New Zealand, you'd just be driving along in the rural areas and you just drive past someone's driveway and you just see a big slaughter truck there and a cow being hacked up on the side of the road. It's pretty gross. Not going to lie. Fair enough, Jay. Fair enough. We are the super predators, human, for sure. That's crazy. A shark kills a human and we go kill that shark and any other sharks until we find the shark that's got a human in it, you know, as proof of evidence. And humans kill humans all the time. We don't put them down. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sometimes, very rarely, people get like the death sentence or whatever it is, you know. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it is. It is a pretty gory and grim job. I'm not gonna lie. They definitely are smarter than what people make them out to be. Yeah, that's right. But that's different to mass production and mass culling like we do to provide supermarkets and stuff. So much of it goes to waste. It's not even ever going to be used. It's absolutely bloody ridiculous, if you ask me. Like, I feel like there should be a better system. And just meaninglessly taking all these lives. It's based off cattle. I've heard about the Matrix. Loads of people make references about the Matrix, but I've never seen the Matrix. Someone I know is like desperately been trying to get me to watch the Matrix for like 5 years almost. Yeah, I'm sure it is a good movie. I just never been like a sit down and watch TV kind of person. And I know, guys, as Chris wanted to say yesterday, whoever it was, TV is not a movie. Well, you know what I mean, guys. If I don't know that I'm behind, oh, yeah, I'll admit to being well behind, bro. Red pill, blue pill. Maybe I'll watch it for y'all and let you know. But no, I haven't seen it. Honestly, I haven't seen many movies at all. You'll be surprised how boondock I actually am. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I must be behind the time. Should I watch it, chat? What do you reckon, guys? Should I watch it? Not now, but should I watch it? I show that it's real then, man. Oh, sausage doesn't believe you, bruv. I feel like I'm gonna have to watch it now and like settle the debate. Is it real or not, The Matrix? I don't know, chat. I've not seen it. I've not seen it. How about neither pill? Coca-Cola Apollo. When was The Matrix made? Wasn't it made like 20 years ago? When did it come out? Chickens, why are we in the house? Get out. Fucking animals. They're all in here right now. I'm gonna have to take some cock out the house. One moment. Oh. Blind chicken. Here's Jen. I'm embarrassing her because she's in the house and she shouldn't be. Shame on you. Shame on you. Fucking animals. Are you asking Sausage for his real name? It's for marketing. It's for advertising and marketing purposes only. Yeah, everything is conditioning, and you can call that programming, I guess. Yeah. His name is Drippy. It is not Drippy. It is not Drippy. There is no Drippy in the chat. Get out of town. I don't care what y'all can read. There is no Drippy in the chat. Get out. Sausage, there is not. God damn you guys. You're all fired. There's no Drippy in the chat. No. How do you enjoy that, man? That's... What is happening, chat? Like, y'all be tripping and these guys be tripping. Like, what the hell is happening? Why are these all inside? If I wait any longer, this one's going to try and have a root on camera. Did you see that? Oh, my goodness. Get out! Get out the house, you dirty little beggars. Whoa, how many are you in here? 25? Get out. Get. 25 chickens in the house. Don't mind. I'll just call you Drewski. Brewski. You know what is perfect for Drippy pickleball? I don't know what it is either, bro. You're not the only one. A bunch of men playing with their pickles. Playing with each other's pickles. I have no idea what that is either. You're not the only one at all. Pickleball and... I was about to say kettlefish. What the fuck? Disc golf. Kettlefish. What the... was I thinking? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. I might. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I can. I feel like you're sending me to some PH link. Like a stepmom playing with like her stepson something. My goat's screaming. It's not gone up. I don't know, it sounds awfully like some sort of dodgy link that might take me there. Let's just say I tried to download Pinocchio one time. That is all. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, and if you don't, well, it don't fucking matter. Drippy's in charge. There's no Drippy. But if you meant Sausage, then I think we're in for a wild ride if he's in charge of the chat. What's happening? Think we're in trouble, boys? think we're in trouble. We got a sausage in charge of the room. Crack up. Well, we're fortunate we don't have that many people in here for the trolling to begin, but I feel like if we were as busy as yesterday, I feel like Sausage would be having a field day right about now. Oh my god, these chickens, bro. They're going to be in the freezer soon. They are back in the house. Bro. Get out! Ooh, I just put my foot towards the attack dog, eh? By the attack dog, I mean the rooster. The only one tiny midget rooster that will take your leg off. Doesn't matter how midget he is. Or the fact he's got no talons left from fighting stoats and rats. But, can you see my chicken? Yeah, there's one. That's the attack dog. That's Rainbow. And, there's some more under the table. They're just like in the house like they own the place. The rooster's included. Look at them. Look at Jimbo right there. He's like, oh, might just have a stretch while I'm in here. Get out the house. Bro. And trust me, Rainbow ain't protecting me. Protecting nothing. Into himself for no reason. Yeah, we eat liquid chicken. Yep. Definitely liquid chicken. You don't know why I go with sausage. I'm sure you do know why I prefer sausage than the name that doesn't exist. You know, we definitely eat the liquid chicken. The shallow-fried liquid chickens. Bro, there's scrapping in the house. No scrapping in the house. It's a bit like Two Girls, One Cup in here right now. It's two roosters and a chick. Y'all know what's about to happen if I don't kick them outside. Get out! We don't want no shenanigans in here. Get out. We had 3 roosters and a chick in here. 3 roosters and a chick. Get out. I just kicked them all out the door. And in doing so, Coda's come out. She's like, what's going on? What's all the ruckus? Is there any food? Any food? Oh, you're going to save me from the chickens, are you? Doubt it. Doubt it very much. You're going to see us get banned. Right. It's probably already banned. I'm sure I've said at least 10 words in here that are not YouTube safe. Yep, not YouTube safe. What do I eat most days? Yogurt, fruit, sandwiches. I have my apple pie in the oven behind me, which I'm gonna eat soon. Leftover from last night. Yeah, I was joking. I was laughing before, and I was saying, "Oh, Sausage came in here last night trolling," and then he was like part of the team within like 5 minutes, and then he was like trolling all the other people coming in. Funny as. It was funny as. Over here we call it, we're all cuzzies now, bro. We're all cuzzies. Hello, Holden Lover from Australia. I think you were here yesterday, weren't you? Welcome back. Welcome back to the boondocks. We're out here in the middle of nowhere, as you can see. We're out here in the boondocks. Welcome back. Welcome back. Bro, I always say, Jay, on my chat, I am a cross between homeless camping and the 1800s out here. Except I've got like an actual building. You know what I mean? But yeah, everything is complete manual, hard yakka labor, literally hand sawing, spades, hoes, and rakes to lay the driveway. No machines, no power tools, just all by hand, hard yakka, mate. So that's where the 1800 comes in, and we fetch our own water and stuff, and have no power half the time because, you know, living off grid. But yeah, and then sort of like camping, because like I cook outside over the fire for most days, or on gas. Nah, just alone there. Buddy from Australia. My cousin does help me out when she's here. Sometimes I get a bit of a break and I get to bugger off and travel the country, and you'll see me posting up in other places. But for the most part, I'm out here by myself all the time, just with the animals. Yep. I swallow. I'm not saying that, Jay. You nearly got me. You nearly got me. Bro, you totally did come in trolling, sausage. You fucking silly sausage. Thank you. Thank you, Australian visitor. Yeah, it is hard work. I take my hat off to myself most days, to be honest. Like, wow, finally managed that job. Put that off for 6 months, and it only took me a day. Why'd I put it off for 6 months? I'm not saying it. Yep. America Online, your first provider. I can't remember who our first provider was. I think Telecom. Eugenius. I thought that was what Jay's name was. He just had Jay for short. I've never to this day had a donation in my life, to be honest with you. Our Australian visitor, never. So I solely do it just off my own back, to be honest with you. I've been given some coats from Cancer for Cancer for my goats, which is too mecky if you ask me. Mean as really expensive usually, and like I would normally buy them every winter, but yeah. So I mean, we have got a couple of presents here and there, but as far as monetary donations, never, bro, never. For the most part, we make our own hay out of the grass here, rake it up, and turn it over so it dries out, all by hand, of course. And dry that out and store it so that when they don't have access to grass or on rainy days, we can take them down hay, and so they've got hay for the bottom of their paddocks, their shelters and whatnot. But I buy like down there underneath my washing, there is a big green bag in the corner. Oh, just there it is, the green bag. That is like a mix of molasses and nuts and all sorts of stuff for treats for the goats. So I do buy certain things for them that cost money. But yeah, pretty much all my money goes on feeding the animals, and then I just survive off the land. That's basically how I live. Oh, hey Smith, you were here yesterday too. Welcome back. Welcome back to the chat, guys. Welcome back. The doggo, that's Coda. Limp a lot of dog at the moment, but yeah, her name's Coda. Yeah, definitely have some skills. Not trying to be a big nerd or anything, but I definitely have learned a lot. Bag of rocks. Jay. Yeah, I've definitely learned a lot. Yeah, made some mistakes too, and just about blowing myself up at times. Like we've had some crazy days out here in the boondocks, but survived it all. So I really liked Hope So. Australian visitor. I really liked Hope So. That is my main goal in life, just to be kind in general. People, animals, plants, everything, anything living, really. And clean up the things that aren't living amongst the living. You know, anytime I see rubbish and things, like I clean that up. Because, yeah, you don't want animals getting into that. But it is few and far between that people spend all of their money on feeding 28 animals that are all rescues and more. People definitely rescue more animals than what I have. But yeah, it would be nice to see more people partaking in the missions, but not everyone has the means or the place to do so. So I do understand. Yeah, the sun is shining up here. It is definitely a shining. It's a beautiful day today. I cannot complain. And yes, we have zoos here. We have giraffes in zoos, and I'll have you know, we actually have on a random ass farm between here and Auckland, so like an hour and a half drive. There's this random ass dude. His name's Gibbs Farm. Look it up. No cat. He has giraffes just on his farm. Giraffes, wildebeest, all sorts of crazy Highland coos. You name it, he's got it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just on his little farm. And just driving through the countryside, and then all of a sudden you can just park up and just look up, and there's just giraffes. I call them giraffies. Yeah, for sure. You're definitely right there, our Australian friend. Yeah, so the Lion Man dude in New Zealand was actually a dickhead, I'll have you know. He was actually abusive to his wife. Oh, there goes the chat. Banned already if it wasn't already. He was actually a highly violent person, and yeah, his wife used to just be covered in beats and bruises. The animals weren't looked after like he depicted on TV. All the things that you've seen was one from when he first got it, and it was just mostly old leaked stuff. Or when he'd have open shows and stuff like that, they would like make out like they're doing good for the animals and stuff, but you wouldn't see the ones that were underfed and things. It was actually a horrific thing. So the zoo where those lions are, it's not far from here. It's probably within a 60-kilometer area from here. It'll take you just over an hour or so to get there. But just as of recently, as in this year, it's no longer an animal park. It hasn't been Zion Wildlife Park run by that guy for years. Other people took over, but they were really struggling to feed the lions. The lions got emancipated and old. And so this year it was decided that they were no longer going to be a show, that no one can visit them anymore. But they are going to live there. They're not going to be euthanized. They are going to live there and live their days out from whoever's just taken over recently. But yeah, so guys, there you have it. Don't always see and believe what you see online about different people's countries, because the Lion Man wasn't that great. It was cool in the beginning and whatever, but when the truth really came out, it wasn't great. The Lion Man got shut down. I was on Wildlife Park. Oh, giraffies, yeah, I quite like a giraffee. So I'm just catching up, guys. We have solar here, but I wouldn't say it's a large array. So we've got 3 panels connected which run our fridge 24/7, and the fridge isn't big. It's just that little grey box over there. It's enough for like the basics, right? Everything else we try to get off the land. So it powers the fridge, it powers the water pump full time, and it powers lights in this cabin full time. But obviously, if we have a few terrible days, the fridge will hardly run, and you just have to leave it closed to keep cold. And you won't have lighting or anything in here. And the other array, which is another 3 panels connected to 2 batteries, powers like the sockets and stuff in here, and the bus at the bottom. So if anyone comes over and wants to stand the bus down the bottom, they have power by switching it on up here. So this cabin powers a few other things. So we have 2 separate systems for it. But they're not big really by any means. We've got 4 big 100 amp hour batteries, so that's 400 hours basically of use before we'd run out. And depending what you're using too, like some things use more drain, you know. Oh, Zion Wildlife Park. Yeah, no, definitely New Zealanders. But yeah, it's good because there was talk that they were going to euthanize the lions there because they couldn't feed it and they were just old, you know. But then somebody ended up buying the park or taking over the park or the lease or what have you of it, and just agreeing to feed them out until they were gone. And heaps of farmers heard about what was going on. And as sad as it sort of is, some people came to the party and offered some of their livestock from their farms, like as like a weekly thing to make sure that the lions could live out a good rest of their lives at least. No, it's still glary. It's still very glary. In like maybe half an hour or so, I'll be able to, because then the sun will be above those clouds that are right there. As you can see on the white right there, that is like blinding. It's pretty blinding. When it's not glary on camera, then I can take my glasses off. You're actually super straight. Well, you're clearly obviously comfortable within your own self anyway, mate, because you do make some good old jokies. Do you guys want some food, chickens? The new sausage man. Dun, dun, dun. Sausage man to the rescue! Alright, let me throw you some food. Oi, birds, get out! Don't come to me for help, mate. You're a dickhead. Alright, you're actually a dick. You're the worst rooster there is. You right, LB? LB? Oh, good boy. Let me walk down here to check on you. Good boy. You alright? You okay? You don't need any of your good boy. Good boy. You alright, fool? Dickhead. We have to go take the coats off soon, Bubba. Sorry about that. Just feeding those bloody chickens. Try to get them out of the house. Shush! Can you hear him screaming? The goat? Maybe not over the chickens. They're pretty loud. Fucking hell. Shut up, goat. He's having a right whinge out there. What is the time? Oh, yeah. Time to take their coats off shortly, for sure. Take you guys for a walk down the hill in a second. Hey, Patience! You go see these bloody goats. Take off their coats. Yeah, Patience, I'm coming. They're both bleeding at me now, so I better go do it. Take y'all for a quick walk. Whoa, look out, rooster. So many animals. Move, please. Blind chicken. Alright. There's the garden. And my quad that I've been working on. There's the crier. LB. And Patience over there. So I'll go take his coat off. I'll leave you guys just here. Can you all see? Alright. I'll leave you guys there for a minute. Look at my ear. There we go. Take your coat off. Handsome bum. Handsome boy. Yeah. Nice. Nice. How about you? Let's get your coat, hey? Boy. Get this off. Come here. That's cool. I want to get it off. That's mine. That was mine. My hair. Good boy. Hello, handsome. Oh, good boy. Yeah, is that nice? Stretch your bum. Good boy. You want a drink? You want some water? Yeah. Please don't knock it over. Please don't knock it over. What? What do you want, Willis? Alrighty. Coats are successfully off the goats. Is Albie all naked? Patients down there all naked? Naked boys! Yeah, you're naked boy. Having a big old scratch because the coats are off. See you later, son. See you later. Don't cry when I walk away. Alright. There's some possum on the ground for y'all. There's some pickleballs, guys. Pickleballs. Look at that beautiful day, though, guys. Look at that beautiful day. And the goat starts crying. Shush, LB. I'll be fucking right, mate. I'll be fucking right. And the chickens are all chasing me. Don't know if y'all can see. But, I got like 20 shadows. Alrighty. Coats are off the goats. Oh. Bro, that goat is screaming hard. Plug you in. Are we charging? Yes, we are. Alright. Much better. Alright. Chickens! Why are we all in the house? What is happening? What is happening? Get out the house. How many of y'all in here? Right. I have a chicken problem. I have a bad chicken problem. Get out. Fucking hell, mate. Okay, the new sausage man. What did I miss? Chickens, out the house. Bro, Coda, you're not doing a good job of being a guard dog, are you? You're just letting them in the house. What the hell? Still pretty glary, guys. Still pretty glary in here. Right. Right. We have a chicken sunbathing in the doorstep. She looks like she's dying or something, but anyway. Weird. Get them, Coda. Get the chickens. Get the chickens. Get them out of the house. Not a very good guard dog. Go get your drink, Coda. Go get you some water. Out, chickens. Here, Cody's. Drink, baby. Sorry, just getting the dog a drink. Getting the dog a drink. Swear there's a chicken under my feet. There is. Get out, chickens. Jengas. Why are they living in the house? How did you even get past the dog? Help me chat and paw. This bloody mop on my head. I really need to tie it up and get it on my face. Rubbish can go over there for now. Cody's, you look miserable. I know the chickens are annoying, hey? How about annoying, mate? Ginge, get out! It's always the fucking instigator, eh? The blind chicken. Tell me how. You guys look like you're about to have a bath in that water. The fucking bowl, mate. It's not for washing your butt in. Don't do it, chickens. Where did that go? Need that bad boy, or I'll burn my fingers. Yeah, boy, apple pie. Warm as apple pie. What better to eat for breakfast? Rainbow, why are you in the house? Why, bro? Get out, Dick. No one invited you. You're a rooster. You belong out the house. Get out, bro. Maybe I shouldn't have poured milk on that. It's so hard to eat now. You go, chicken. Out the house. Out, bro. Out the bloody house, mate. I'll put you in the oven soon. That's all I know about that. You're cruising for the oven. Chickens be wanting my apple pie. Take a hint from the rest of them. They've all left. They've left you alone. They've gone for the hills. I just smashed all that food. What the hell? Literally bro, he's screaming. He's screaming. My chat had a glitch and I had to exit out and refresh my points, guys. So give me a moment to catch up. It went off comments when I went down the hill. Well, we got some supercharged V8s here in the shed right door. 3 of them. And holding Kingswood down the hill and holding out the front of the cabin here. We got loads of holdings actually, now I'm thinking about it. We actually, and it's funny that you say Mr. Australian mate about solar in our shed. That's exactly what we have. That's exactly what we have. You got a Tesla, Jay. So I'm just catching up. I'm catching up, guys. You want a tour? I can only really take you certain places because there's not much reception. But once I finish eating, I can take you for a walk. I did not hear that about cars in New Zealand, Mr. Australian visitor. Yeah, I lost your comments. Sorry, guys. But I'm back. I'm back. See you later, sausage. Sorry, guys. My thing glitched out. I don't know what happened. It just stopped at comments. Yeah, I know. I got loads of views yesterday, Apex. Because it was a funny ass chat. It was a funny ass chat. That apple pie was boss. That's what I was just eating. In case y'all were wondering what I was doing. Yeah, apple crumble. I made it last night. And I was smashing it last night. And it's 10 servings, guys, and I ate it in 2. I'm not gonna lie. So for anyone who thinks that I don't eat, I most definitely do. It was an apple crumble. Yeah, crumble. Chicken, why are you in the house? Bro, this blind chicken is the worst instigator there is, straight up. She brings all the rest of the chickens in the house. There's nothing. There's not even a speck in there for you, chicken. Look. She thinks there is. Hi, Rami. Rami Stikasi. Kissy. I don't know how to say your name. Blind chicken name is Ginger. No, I'm not married. Married to the animals. Married to the farm. That's the blind chicken talking right now. Hey, baby chicken. Blind chicken. Where are you streaming from, Rami? This is my blind chicken. Her name is Ginge. She doesn't blink. If you look at her eye, you watch her eye, it does not blink. And it's wide. She doesn't want to be in my lap. She wants to just try and eat crumbs. Why are you complaining, Obi? I was just down there with you. That chicken I was just holding, her name is Ginger. She's the blind chicken. All the animals here have names. Every single animal. All like 28. 28? All lots of them. Anyway, they all have names. Don't you, chicken? Yep. Every animal has names. The goats, the chickens, dogs, the cats. Even the baby chickens have names. Now I do get confused as to which baby's which when it's the babies, but once they get bigger, I'll know exactly who's who. I probably only tell 3 of the babies apart. For the most part, they sort of look the same at this point. And 3 of them be roosted on the deck, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be roosters. You got 10 chickens. You got any roosters? I don't know how many I have. A lot. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, guys. I don't know if you guys will hear the whole phone call or not, but we'll see. I gotta answer it. Hold on. Oh, I missed it. Never mind. Did he say that he had a channel? I think I missed that. Rainbow. Rooster. Oh, okay. Oh my god, what is this Sue shit? I was gonna say, it'd be pretty funny if you did hear my entire phone call, but I missed it. Oh, here it is. Hold on.